The Snow Peak stove is a tiny, lightweight backpacking stove. To use it, you'll need a fuel source. I typically use the Snow Peak Gigapower, although sometimes I've used similar ones that are different brands. It's an isobutane propane mix. The stove comes in this protective plastic container. Take it out. This is how it looks folded up. Take the top off your fuel source. The top of this has a screw attachment, and that is going to attach to the bottom of your stove. Line it up, and then twist it. That sound is it leaking a little bit, so I try to twist it fast to minimize the leakage. I'll unfold the top. This handle controls the fuel coming out. As you turn the handle to the left, you'll hear the fuel start to rush out. So you're going to turn the handle, and then you push this little button underneath to ignite. You can also use the handle to control how strong the flame is. You then put your pot on top. How fast the water boils depends on the temperature outdoors, as well as how strong your flame is and whether or not there's wind. You'll want to make sure that you find a flat surface to put the stove and the canister on, because if it's not flat, your pot will be a little bit tippy. You'll also want to find a place that's shielded from the wind. Sometimes if the wind is too strong, it can actually blow the flame out. There's also a separate wind guard that you can get for the Snow Peak stove that fits over the top of the little spokes. But it does add extra weight to your pack, so I only bring it when I know it's going to be very windy and it'll be hard to shelter the cook setup. One other thing I've found with this cook setup is sometimes the igniter doesn't work if it gets wet or if it's just damp out in general. So I always bring matches, or you could also use a lighter, and then you can light it that way if the built-in igniter isn't working. When you're done, turn it to the right to turn the flame off. One thing that's important to remember is the top part does get hot, so you need to let it cool down before you unscrew the stove to put it away. I've made that mistake a few times and it can be very painful.